Okay, so this is something that I had to go live for because it's been talked about for a while now. And it seems like the news just broke on this. So many wrestling websites haven't even picked up on this really earlier, but I started getting it sent to me by about 2 individuals, and then somebody else emailed me. And those emails and things happened way before I ever saw it posted anywhere. Almost unbelievable. Okay, so... Alright. I'm sorry. The music is off. I like the music though. I was kind of getting going. Like, yeah, that's what I like. So Kurt Angle is going to the 2017 WWE Hall of Fame. It is now official. WWE putting out press releases. They announced today he'll be inducted in the Hall of Fame at a ceremony, of course, Friday, March 31st at the Amway Center in Orlando. And then it goes on to give some of his accolades. Kurt Angle's accomplishments in both the Olympics and WWE were extraordinary, said Vice President of Talent Paul Levesque. So Triple H commenting on this. They've been in talks for a little while now. Nice. Oh, you found the spoon? Oh, cool. Now you can cut the cake. They've been in talks for a while. It's been off and on. It's been hot and cold with them. And it seems like now they decided it's Hall of Fame time for Kurt Angle. I no doubt believe that he would be, I would think, the main headliner of the Hall of Fame at this point. And I'm trying to get live so I can take your phone calls because I will be taking calls for a few minutes here. We're waiting for Raw to start. Obviously, we'll watch Raw tonight. We'll be live when Raw ends. And we'll be doing the same things we normally do. And I'll get the number up for anybody who wants to call in and talk about Kurt Angle being inducted into the Hall of Fame officially now. There's the call-in phone number. If you're outside the U.S., Skype Danny Deadly, D-A-N-N-Y, D-E-A-D-L-Y.
All right, so I can take your phone calls because I will be.
All right, so 609, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, Joe. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
So, yeah, I got this notification, too, that Kurt Angle is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. But now, do you think that WWE is going to do anything with him before he gets inducted, or no?
It almost seems like they aren't, but I would think he would be a surprise in the Rumble.
Yeah, probably, because now that we hear all this, that he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame, that must mean they're doing something with him, trying to get him for a match at WrestleMania or probably just the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I would think that he would be a surprise in the Rumble, but maybe he won't be. Maybe there'll be no surprise in the Rumble. It would be something if Lesnar was in the ring and then Angle showed up in the Rumble. That would be a pretty crazy situation.
Because their rivalries were pretty good back then when Kurt Angle was still in the WWE. I mean, I don't really know what to think about this. I mean, because then that raises speculation of whether they're going to sign him or not and just have him for like one last time. Or do you think he's going to continue his career from then on after his induction into the WWE Hall of Fame?
Maybe he will. Maybe this will just be him in the Hall of Fame. I got to believe if Angle's coming in that he's going to do some kind of wrestling, have some kind of match at WrestleMania or somewhere, or show up at the Rumble. I can't believe that he's just here for the Hall of Fame. I mean, he could be, but I got to believe that he's here for more than the Hall of Fame. If he's not, he's not, and whatever. But it's most likely that he's probably here for more than that. And now I've got Jake DeMarco here coming in, so this will just take me 1 second here. Jake, hey, what's up? Jake. Right as I found out, Jake actually texted me right as I was kind of finding out. I was starting to believe the news.
It's true. Sure. It's damn true.
Yeah, it is true. Now it's on the major wrestling sites. I finally picked it up. Right about as I went live, the major sites picked it up. But before that, nobody really had it, other than the WWE's official press release and some smaller wrestling websites who probably will get some newfound followers because they were so quick to the draw on the news and people searching for it, I would assume. Because I ended up on 2 wrestling sites that I'd never seen before for the news. And so that's...
Yeah, I did as well. Originally, I posted it. You know, I had a little a little tongue-in-cheek joke there by saying, "Is it true? Is it damn true?" But
I didn't even notice.
Then I saw the WWE tweeted out after visiting, like you said 2 different websites I'd never gone to before, and I'm genuinely excited. I'm surprised they didn't save this for Raw, but with the ratings being so terrible, no one would have saw it.
You're right. About 1.3 million people would have seen it, perhaps.
Exactly, compared to it's trending worldwide right now.
I'm not surprised. This is crazy. This is a big story. I mean, it's big because I'm going live for it. I wouldn't go live for it if it wasn't like huge, And there's so many people that don't even know.
I'm elated. I'm extremely happy, and Kurt's done a lot of work to repair his damaged image over the years. He's battled addiction. He's come a long way, and all that strength and perseverance that he's gone through has definitely paid off well.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been partying all day because my daughter's 3-year birthday party.
That's right. It's Brenna's birthday. Happy birthday, Brenna.
Yeah. So we're just running around. You might hear Brenna come into the camera and start talking, but that's what happens. We're all in the same room.
Our guest analyst,
No, she'll just tell you about the cake she made. I
like
that
sounds
cake,
delicious.
Brenna. Maybe I'll hold her up in front of a. Anyway, so what do you think? This is really what everybody's asking is like, does this mean? Because what if he is in the Hall of Fame and then he doesn't even perform at WrestleMania?
He might not wrestle. I mean, we have to face that as a fact. As of right now, it's unsure. I haven't seen anything that says he's cleared to wrestle for the company. But look at the possibilities and the options of opponents that he could face. My God, it's just endless. So many matches that I would love to see him in. People are already throwing out, Undertaker, God knows if he's even cleared to wrestle. I hope he is, but people have reported that Shane McMahon's wrestling again at WrestleMania this year, and that Angle and Shane might face each other.
When I saw Styles and Shane, I thought Styles and Shane would be the biggest waste of time. Like, that should not happen.
Yeah, that to me just doesn't make sense right now.
Yeah, Styles and Shane doesn't make any sense. Then again, they did Styles and Undertaker, but Shane and Undertaker. But I feel like the Shane and Undertaker thing was mostly literally so Shane could jump off the cell. I almost feel like they did it for that.
An entire build-up to that one moment.
And it was, like, bizarre. It was like, when he did it, it was like, whoa, you're not doing this. And then when it was done, it was like, well, that wasn't really... But it was really freaky when he did it. It was like, man, he is up there, and he jumped. I feel like that doesn't get as much credit, but part of it was because the camera angle and then Michael Cole... For the love of all mankind. My voice is done, by the way. Not only did I call wrestling the other night, I ring announced the other night. I came home and I did basically monetize this. Then the next day I went live, the next day, and then just a little while ago I recorded 3 matches for Top Rope Promotions to upload digitally to YouTube. So guys, if you're not subscribed to Top Rope Promotions, if you guys want to follow the organization I work for, one of them that I work for at least, follow Top Rope Promotions on YouTube. Just type in Top Rope Promotions. You'll find their YouTube page, and a bunch of videos of me announcing are going to be up there tonight. And I called a really good one, I think. I called a match that I enjoyed, JT Dunn versus Teddy Goods. And there is a lot of death by elbow. There was a lot of freaking death by elbow. And I asked him the other day, I was like, how many death by elbows did you do in that match? Because it seems like you did a lot. I mean, this is like Shawn Michaels doing the super kick like 7 times in a match. It's a little crazy, but it was nonetheless, it was cool. Kurt Angle's in the Hall of Fame. What do you think? We're taking your phone calls. 339-226-6610, or add me on Skype, Danny Deadly, DANNY, 571, what's up?
Oh, what's up, Joe?
Punta! What's going on?
I'm really happy about this. I don't think he's coming back for WrestleMania, though, because I don't think they want to overshadow him being inducted. Because, he's going to be the headliner. But just the match possibilities, like you said, Jake, Angle Styles, Angle Rollins, Angle Rusev, Angle everyone. Like, I don't even really care at this point. I'm kind of a younger fan, so I didn't really get into wrestling until, 2005. First WrestleMania I saw was WrestleMania 21, and he had the best match of the night with HBK.
Oh, by far he did.
Yeah, and I can just imagine what he could do with either any of those guys, Zayn, Rollins, Styles, Nakamura. I'm just really hyped. But I think they're going to save him probably for Survivor Series like they did with Sting, maybe. And they did with Goldberg, even though I put him in higher regards than those two guys. SummerSlam possibly, but yeah, this is freaking amazing. After the sadness of Jimmy Snuka dying bring it up a little bit. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, the only thing I remember about WrestleMania 21 is Kurt Angle versus HBK. That's the only thing that comes to mind.
I remember that is one of the least invested WrestleManias for me. I'd actually not watched wrestling much that year.
No, that's around the time I had given up, was 21 to like 24.
I turned on WrestleMania 21 because I watch every WrestleMania, and I was like, what the hell? JBL is a cowboy rich person? I was like, what the hell is going on? And who is this Thugonomics guy? I can't stand this guy. I hated John Cena. I couldn't believe JBL was dressed like he was and doing what he was doing. And, yeah, WrestleMania 21 was bizarre for me.
I agree. Talk about a real out of nowhere. You go from the Acolytes and the APA, badass, ministers of darkness and kicking ass in bars, to being a rich cowboy.
Yeah, it was.
It just didn't make much sense.
I mean, I thought he did. I thought it was good. I just didn't. When I first saw it, I was like shocked. I was like, "Whoa! I've been out of wrestling for a little while. What's going on?" I would say WrestleMania 20, 21, WrestleMania 20 and 21. Those 2 years, I watched WrestleMania, but pretty much the build-up I didn't see. I started really tuning into Raw again. I want to say a few months before WrestleMania 22, like maybe 4 months or 3 months before. Like I got to see the whole like Shawn Michaels, all of a sudden with the whole God stuff with Vince McMahon. The whole like
his tag team partner.
Yeah. I mean, I got into that like, and then Shawn Michaels took on Triple H at WrestleMania, the ladder. Like it was a pretty good little match with Vince. It was just a good story, really. And so yeah, but anyway, so that's what I think of when I think of this. And it's Jimmy Snuka's not overshadowed. We just all knew that Jimmy Snuka was passing away. We've been talking about him dying for like 2-3 years now. When I saw him at FanFest, he didn't look right, So I'm surprised he got this long.
No, he's been battling, all sorts of diseases and illnesses for quite a while now. And I mean, that's a unfortunate realization that we've had to come to for quite some time. We knew he wasn't going to be with us much longer. I'm just, glad that I heard he was with family and it was kind of a peaceful end to a hard-fought battle.
Right, and I know that, they had the whole controversy thing there, but I never really bring that up just because, we don't really know. I mean, it sounds like something bad happened maybe, but we don't really know, so I just kind of stay away from it.
Yeah, it was so long ago and there's so many missing details, and the whole thing's just very murky.
Okay, we're going to take some more calls. People are...
Yeah, absolutely. People are excited. I'm genuinely excited. I mean, like you said, the possibilities are endless.
256, you're on the Joe Cronin Show. We're talking about Kurt Angle in the Hall of Fame. What's up?
Oh, yeah, brother. My man, Kurt Angle's coming back home to the WWE.
Is this Hulk Hogan or Macho Man?
It's Macho Man.
Oh, take him to the top. He's coming up with you, Macho. What's up?
Hey, Joe, what's going on, man?
Hey,
dude, when I heard this, I was like, okay, either one of two things. Either they're going to reinvent Kurt Angle and they're retiring the old past Kurt Angle by inducting him in the Hall of Fame before he makes another run, or they're doing this to try to win him over to sign a contract because they've had issues with negotiations.
You're right. It could be the start of something like, you know what, let's give him the olive branch. The olive branch is the Hall of Fame. And then maybe he'll conform to what we want to do. Maybe that's a great take. I mean, no one else, I don't really think that, but that's a great idea. That could be exactly what it is. But I think it's just part of the big scheme. I think once you start the ball rolling with, we're going to have you here, I would think they would have everything else in order. However, in the past, that's been not the case, even though you think it is. So you could be really onto something. That really could be the case. That's a great point. Is
Excellent
this,
point.
Yeah, I mean, is this just because even Sting said like he didn't really know what was going on, and then the whole thing with the WWE 2K happened. It seems like that's been the start for everybody else. It's been like WWE 2K has been the foot in the door, like the Ultimate Warrior.
I was just gonna say Warrior said he would never return, and then they got him back. So,
but it's almost like they tricked him. You know what I mean? Like they tricked him. Like, hey, you know what? I know you don't like this guy, but he won't be he won't be there, but let's go bowling, and then the guy is,
they invite everybody.
Yeah, it's really, it's like that. It's bizarrely like that.
It is, though. They staged a meeting, and that's how they managed it. It makes sense, though. They get their foot in the door, and then a little bit of money greases the wheels, and hey, they're back.
Oh, sorry, I was just blowing the mic. Drep, what's going on, you bitch?
I can't believe it. Is it true?
It's damn true.
Woo!
Drep is pumped.
Drep just blew my eardrums out. What's up?
Yeah,
man?
dude, you just killed people. Like, there was somebody rolled over sleeping, like, got the text on the phone, the alert, and they were like, Joe Crone's live, I don't know if I care. Kurt Angle, and then
Found it out from Discord. Everyone's like, Joe Kurt Angle, like, this is Photoshop. And then like they sent me a link to like, whoa, it's
yeah, people are freaking out in a good way. I think this is great. This is great news for the WWE because we're all hyped up right now. You know what this is going to do, by the way? By releasing this before Raw, viewership of Raw is going to skyrocket tonight.
Yep, I thought the same thing because who knows what they'll talk about? They could announce that he could be in the Rumble. We don't know. It's a lot to look forward to. It's a lot to take in, man. And it's just a lot of hype, dude. I'm hyped.
Yeah, man. This is inserted some new energy in people. And again, Drep, thank you for the call. You may
Drep's
see
right.
the ratings may reflect it tonight. I mean, you may see
We
2
might
mil.
see a spike.
Yeah, you may see 2 mil tonight.
I literally went from bitching on Twitter about how I don't want to watch Raw tonight because I don't want to be negative, but
It's still
what
going to
are we
be
gonna
crappy.
see?
I mean,
More
it's
promos?
just because Kurt's going to the Hall of Fame. I mean, there's no.
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
not
gonna
going
be
to change
shit.
the outcome of what tonight is, but definitely makes me want to watch. Go figure. It's funny how that works.
Right.
Still know we're going to get shit on, but we're like abused dogs,
Where's my buddy? Where's General Jerry? He's probably like flipping over a pancake or something somewhere. Man, I loved his rant on the Young Bucks the other day. I had to put that over the other day. It was great.
Yeah, that was good. I want to know, Jordan just asked in the chat, who will induct Kurt Angle? I wonder that too.
You wondered if Kurt Angle did what?
I wonder who's going to induct Kurt Angle into the Hall of Fame. Who's going to be on the stage to actually, give him
That's
a
a
little bit of a
great point.
talk up beforehand.
That is a good point. I have no idea who could be inducting Kurt Angle in the Hall of Fame. It could be Shawn Michaels.
Could be Shawn, could be... They could even use Stephanie McMahon, I mean, Christ. Not that we want to, but...
Yeah, I could see Stephanie.
Triple H could
Anybody,
either. I mean,
Stone Cold, The Rock. I don't think it would
Stone
be.
Cold and The Rock could even have a claim to that. So
I don't. Well, I wonder if it will be somebody who there's some sort of connection there, or if it's literally just WWE is going to pick for you. I wonder which one of the where it could go.
Yeah, it's kind of been split before. They've had times where they've picked 4 people, and other times they've allowed them to make the choice. So it can go either way.
Yep. Shit, I'm trying to think like anybody, and I can't. I really.
Yeah, there's not one person that stands out. I even said Edge maybe, but I don't know if they're still friends, and I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities, but no standout person. Kevin Dunn, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
And Bucky
Kevin-
Bucktooth says,
Have Kevin Dunn come on. Yeah, Kevin Dunn wouldn't do it because he's got to have his mouth on camera.
Brock is a possibility. I mean,
Can you imagine Brock Lesnar inducting somebody, like anybody in the Hall of Fame? Has he done that? He has never done that, right? I mean,
I can't do his high pitched voice. I was going to try,
He actually would. He actually does speak well. Actually, he just doesn't. It doesn't work for his character. I think that's mostly the reson why they
He's such
stay
a big
away.
guy with such a high voice. I'm here.
Yeah.
You want to fight? That's what I picture every time we go to see him talk. Come on, Undertaker. I'm gonna kick his ass. That's all I hear every time.
I'm here. You're here. Let's do this.
This?
I just love how that came off like a question. Like he wasn't sure. Like
Maybe?
it's funny too because the other day, because I was doing so much announcing at the wrestling show, I was doing commentary and the ring announcing, and in the middle of the show, like my voice was starting to like go, and I go weighing 400 and something pounds, like my voice went when I said pounds. It was like pounds.
I hate those moments.
And but after
It's
that,
only when
it
you got a
started-
big crowd around you.
I actually cut it on the video that I edited because it was so crazy. Now I made
It's so cringy.
I'm gonna play it though eventually because it's funny, and we'll laugh at how dumb I sound. But guys, that has to be a new donation. Yeah, you might be
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar. Are you sure? You're not Brock Lesnar. What the hell?
Maybe. I do all his vocal coaching.
Everybody, if you want to call about this, I will keep the lines open. 339-226-6610. Raw has not started yet, but we are breaking the breaking news. Good thing there was no work today. Thank you, Martin Luther King.
Absolutely.
Junior.
You know, I think back, and Angle really has had so many classic matches, but I think my all-time favorite was him and Shane, King of the Ring.
Yeah.
That I always go back to when I want to show somebody a true test of strength and just not so much a sense of technical wrestling, you know. Then you go to Nakamura and people like, but you want to go back to, you know, all heart and just straight up integrity and power. That's the match you go to. I mean, they absolutely killed one another. They pummeled each other to an inch of their lives at certain points. That still takes my breath away when I watch that.
It takes my breath away. Unbelievable.
What about you? Do you have a standout match? Oh, we got a donation coming in.
I like the one you picked, but here we go.
Somebody help me, I'm in the fucking slammer!
Surprised you didn't do a WWE UK title review.
Oh.
That's okay. Tyler Bate reaction to his win is the Prozac he must have took.
Tyler Bate, yeah, Tyler Bate looked like he was naked when he got that belt put around him. I almost made a video and called it "Naked Man Wins WWE UK Title."
Yeah, those trunks left little to the imagination.
You can do whatever you want. I don't know what happened. That was a donation that came up yesterday. I don't know why that played again, but I think it's because I just turned on Streamlab. But
maybe. Hey,
Wool Hat Demon. Just don't. Wool Hat Demon. I did talk about the UK in my couple of my videos back. What video did I talk about it? I talked about the UK title. I didn't review the whole thing, but I talked about it. Let's take another phone call.
Give it a hell yeah!
Nick Lewis donating. What is Nick saying here? Just won $75 from picking all the right winners from the playoffs this past weekend. Let's go. Beast.
hell yeah.
Best Angle feud has to be with Benoit, in my opinion. Yeah, I did like the Benoit stuff. I didn't see a lot of that stuff either, because again, that was around the time I was tuned out a bit. But I don't know, Shawn Michaels match at WrestleMania, the Shane McMahon match, maybe, and some of the work. What I remember Angle 2 for is just his work, whether he was being a face or a heel. His work with Stone Cold Steve Austin was amazing. Those guys had some insane chemistry. I mean, it was during the time when Stone Cold was doing his bizarre stuff that was a total fail. But if there was one highlight from when Austin went heel and gay, or I don't know what he was doing, like he wanted to hug McMahon all the time. But when Austin was doing that whole stupid, when they spun him to make the crowd not like him, which was a bad mistake.
Terrible mistake.
One of the highlights, I think, is his work with Kurt Angle. I mean, that stuff with the guitar was hilarious, and just on and on and on. Deborah!
Yeah, little cowboy hat.
Yeah, all that shit they did was great. There was much more of it. They always put the cowboy hat and then the one little thing with the guitar. But that whole guitar segment, if you can watch the whole thing, that thing is gold.
I'm just a sexy Kurt. I'll make your ankle hurt.
Like that stuff is... That funny stuff was great, man. The stuff with Booker T in the grocery store, I think that came after... I want to say the grocery store came after they sort of flipped him back to being Stone Cold again, but he wasn't. But he never really recovered. He wasn't like the cold killer Stone Cold. He was like the hey guys, I'm the happy bad guy sort of. He just was never. It was like DX when they came back and it was in the PG era. Like Vince loves
dumbed
cock.
down, and I don't want to keep saying cringy, but that's what it was. It just felt like a shell of its former self. It wasn't edgy. It wasn't tough. It was just kind of sad. You know, they'd come out DX with the glow sticks, and everything felt like it was just reminded me of the Spaceballs. Merchandising, Spaceballs the lunchbox. You know, like that's what it was. DX the T-shirt, DX the slippers. Get your DX tattoos. You know, like there was everything DX.
Have you seen
the
this?
DVDs?
Yeah, well, it was just a big... I mean, I like that they made no mistake that they were doing that. Like, they called themselves out for it, but it was just like... Check this out. Nick Paglino on WrestleZone. They've got a big story up there right now. RYBACK calls John Cena a poison to professional wrestling. He says Cena buried Alex Riley in front of everybody for no reason. I think I've heard that story before.
I have as well. He said this a while back.
Yeah. but I guess RYBACK will never work in WWE again, or at least for a while.
No, he's actually doing a local show here with Kurt Angle and Cody Rhodes.
He's gonna get him.
They're doing it on March 3rd. It's gonna be a big WrestleFest type idea. I know Jerry the King Lawler is gonna be there as well.
Wow.
So it's supposed to be a big deal.
713, what's up?
Hey, he's the Young Republican.
Hey, what's up, Young Republican?
Hey, you know what's pretty cool? We got you and me and other people have a Kurt Angle autograph picture from the WrestleCrate from a month back.
I remember that. That was awesome. I was like freaking out when I pulled that thing out.
I think it'll be more valuable now, huh?
Oh, I mean, it definitely. It goes up in value for sure. That was already valuable, that one. That was one of the better signatures. I mean, speaking of that, someone asked me what my codes are. If you want to get WrestleCrate, the code is Joe sent me. If you want to get Pro Wrestling Crate on ProWrestlingTees.com, Pro Wrestling Crate, the coupon code is just Cronin. So go for it. Everybody else, a lot of people are. Plus, WWE Slam Crate is supposed to be doing something with me at WrestleMania, I believe. I haven't finished the words on that, but I've spoken with them. Go to joecronshow.com or joecronshow.net, rather. Slam Crate. Coupon code is Joe sent me for that. And pick up a Slam Crate if you haven't done it. What's up? You anything else, Young Republican?
Yeah, I wonder who, shout out to Jake DeMarco.
He's right here. I'll kiss you.
Hey, and looking forward to Raw tonight. I bet they'll put him in the Royal Rumble, though. Kurt Angle.
I hope he's in the Rumble.
I mean, that's going to be lots of big names, but we'll see what happens. And on the, I wonder if, like, Vince McMahon and Stephanie, like the family, is going to be at the inauguration for Trump since Linda's a part of the cabinet now.
That's a good point. Well, Linda's going to be there probably because, yeah, she's working for Trump now. So, yeah, maybe. Small business. She's in charge of the small business department or whatever. I think that he's had a lot of stupid-ass picks, or, you know what I mean, has Trump, you know, especially when a lot of these people were the insiders he wanted to get rid of, and now they're working for him. I mean, it's almost like Vince McMahon. It's like Vince McMahon hiring Eric Bischoff, some of these people. But Linda McMahon, I do believe, was a pretty good choice. You know, some people say, oh, she couldn't even win ever in Connecticut, and now Trump has hired her. Now she has a position in the government. But her position in the government is related to what she actually is really good at. And that's
exactly to what she's done for the better part of, 3 decades now. So
yeah, so I mean, that doesn't bother me. It's not like she's like, doing something else. Like a lot of these people, like Rick Perry, hated the thingy. Anyway, we don't want to get into politics, but it's just funny. Some of the people taking these positions were like, I hated these positions and didn't know them, and now they're running them. It makes no damn sense.
Yeah, she's not going to put ropes and turnbuckles around the country and turn it into a wrestling ring. She can handle the business.
Kurt Angle and Sting are the only people inducted into the WWE and TNA Hall of Fames.
Yeah, that's a great fun fact from CJ Crum. That's interesting. You're right. Sting and Kurt Angle. Maybe Sting will wrestle Kurt Angle. Imagine if Sting versus Angle at WrestleMania. Thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum and donating, CJ Crum. Appreciate it. We'll be live after Raw tonight, guys. So make sure you click the red subscribe button down below. Click subscribe. Make sure you don't miss any of my videos as I'm live after every WWE event. The UK tournament was good. I did talk about it in my last couple videos. Amazing stuff, better than Raw usually is. I'll tell you that much. Would you want to see Roman?
Yeah, absolutely, great tournament.
What if Roman Reigns wrestled Angle, Jake?
No, there is no good outcome for that. Absolutely not. I have no interest in that whatsoever, unless he Angle slams him, into the pits of hell, and we never see Roman again. I don't want to see it.
Well, that's a good point. I got you there.
Yeah, it's nothing against Roman himself. I mean, it's really not even him that we dislike. It's the character that they forced us into, he's such a copy-paste individual at this point. He has no charisma, no personality. He doesn't stand out, and he's easily fixed. Like you said, you turn him heel, it doesn't fix everything, but it's definitely a start. But even a heel, Roman, I wouldn't want to see face Angle. Yeah. I really wish Angle returned when John Cena had the United States Championship, and then they could have fought for the U.S. title. I think that could have been a cool moment, but we'll have to see if he can even wrestle. You know, we'll see where they go from here.
Yeah, he'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens tonight on Raw, if it completely blows, or hopefully they start getting Raw starts getting better, because it has been piss poor for especially the last 6 months. It's been just atrocious. Raw has
absolute lackluster travesty.
SmackDown saves me from just turning everything off and ending everything. You know, I mean, it really does. But we'll see what happens on Raw tonight, guys. Jake, thanks for joining me for a little bit here, guys. Make sure you click that.
Thanks for having me. We'll see you tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you live after Raw. Thank you, Jake. I'll see you. At Countdown Ended is Jake's Twitter. And I don't know if he knew I was going to hang up on him there, but I got stuff to do. Kurt Angle in the WWE Hall of Fame. It is official. What do you think? If you're watching this video when it's not live, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, everybody else, click that like button and stick the thumb directly up my ass. And we will see what happens tonight on Raw. Hopefully it's, again, not terrible. Will we see Kurt Angle before? Will Kurt Angle only appear at the Hall of Fame? I don't know. We'll find out, and I'll see you guys later. I don't give a flying fuck what he thinks. I'm an internet god. My name is Joe Cronin.
We're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Hello everybody there, right there on The Joe Cronin Show, the hardcore legend Mick Foley.
You're watching The Joe Cronin Show with Joe Cronin. Personality, insight, and insanity. Wrestling talk with attitude.
This is my dear loyal lieutenant, Brother Cronin. He's a good man.
How about this? If you're gonna call the show, grow a sack. If I offend you, fuck you. Also want to remind you guys that I will, don't forget to buy your tickets for the Internet Darlings. If you want to come out and see me and JD and everybody else and the big boys, make sure you get your tickets right now for the Internet Darlings. We will be partying in Orlando for WrestleMania. And here's a little announcement from Wrestling We Regret about it.
Viewers, I knew you'd come. Greetings, foolish ants. My name is Broken Brian Zane, and I am the master of ceremonies for the most exquisite YouTube program, Regretful Wrestling. I have become broken after being put through a table during an online match on 2K16 against fellow user Anubis_420_69. Now, I am a lost soul, demented forever, broken. It is my pleasure to tell you all about the new names being added to an event most magnificent, the show known as the Darlings of the Internet Live, Saturday the 1st of April in Orlando, which is also in Florida. The person or persons announced on this video shall join a live panel discussion with myself, the sewer rat, the angry fat husband, the goon crusher, and Brother Cronin. But before I make the proclamation, my outdated burro must make the chime. Brother Benny, Brother Benny.
Oh.
Why is it just me that when he says Brother Benny, I get hard? Is it weird like that? I don't know. But I know Steve and Larson are coming. Yeah, we're all going to party. It's going to be fun.
Oh, bloody hell, what now?
It is time, Burro, for you to sound the chime to herald the arrival of our propeller-powered messenger.
Don't call me that. And why? How? I don't even know how I ended up in the whole servant position in the first place. What?
Do it! Do it!
Oh, all right. Fine. Hang on. Hang on.
Very well. Now the arrival of Right Guard 1. Are you ready, old friend? Then please welcome the newest members of the darlings of the internet, Misters Steve here and Larson.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
That's right, we're happy to say we're going to be part of the Internet Darlings.
Yeah, on WrestleMania weekend, we'll be joining all those other guys mentioned earlier for a panel discussion.
That's where Zane comes
audience
right there.
Q&A.
Mania predictions, sketches, and more. And you'll get to meet all of us after the show, too.
Most delightful. Now, we must prepare the battlefield for massacre.
Wait, what?
The hell does that mean? I thought we were just going to be talking on stage.
It is metaphorical.
What? What's the metaphor?
It is metaphorical.
What accent are you trying to do anyways?
All of them.
Whatever, man. We're signing off. We'll see you in Orlando, you weirdo.
Please know, foolish ants, this is not the end. The final announcements are yet to come. We are still several months away from this event, most magnanimous, a gathering, a one-of-a-kind experience of the largest YouTube wrestling personalities under one roof, on one stage, together. Stay tuned for more updates, and if you wish to acquire tickets to this event, most exquisite, please click
basically, in the description box is there. I'll be tweeting it a bunch too. Hopefully, you guys will be all getting the tickets, and you'll just do Cronin chants the whole time. These people won't even be able to talk. It'll just be chants for me. How about that? Oh, this is where he dies at the end. But anyway, hey, look, my name made the cut. Oh, cool. Next to JD. Look at JD's name taking up half the thing. Hey, look, it's Donald Trump. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. I'll see you after Monday Night Raw tonight.